right, back in the kitchen for another book tag video, and today I am going to be doing the old school April book tag while I make brownies. Yum. I feel like I should have made the brownies while I did the Girl Scout cookie tag, because, you know, brownies and Girl Scouts, you know, that may be old school, because I'm pretty sure they got rid of the brownies. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, that's how old school I am. So let me start with question one, which is what book, author, or series got you into reading? And this is definitely a throwback because it was Romona Quimbey. I remember spending time in elementary school on the playground reading Romona Quimbey instead of playing with other children. I'm going to make some brownies. So the first thing that I need to do, because my oven's really slow, is turn the oven on. Oh wait, I already did that because yeah, I started recording this and then realized I was recording a book tag that I had already recorded but hadn't edited and posted yet. Because I'm really behind on my tag videos. In fact, I may start putting my tag videos up on Monday so that I can get back to recording the other things that I was posting on Wednesday, but that doesn't matter. You'll see what happens with that. In the meantime, let's make some brownies and answer some questions. So I'm going to go on and go ahead with question number 2 is what author or book got you into your current favorite genre? Well, my current favorite genre is classics. I love a good classic novel, and probably the book that sealed the deal and led me to choose my major in college, which was 18th century British Lit, was Clarissa by Samuel Richardson. And I'm hoping to reread that book soon. In fact, I have a whole fun plan for it. So yeah, that was my favorite book in that. Let me get out the bowl and the things that I will need to make my brownies. Gotta go into the cabinet here. Yeah, here. I'm back with question number 3, and my brownie batter is ready to be mixed. So question number 3 is, what was the first concert you ever went to? And the first concert I ever went to was actually, it's so funny when I think about this, but it was a concert with Belle Biv DeVoe. So if you recall them, then you're pretty old school like me, or at least, you know, were born in the 80s or 90s. And they were so big at the time. And, but it was really good. And I remember the most scandalous part of the concert, because I was probably in middle school, was that at one point, like, they do a scene, or they do a wardrobe change, but they did it on stage. And so they took off their baggy pants. And of course they had boxers and like other stuff on. But I remember I had to cover my eyes, because, you know, that would have been too much for me. Anyway, so got my brownie pan that has stuff in it, and gonna get that nice and oiled up. This is hands down my favorite brownie mix, by the way. If you have not tried this brownie mix, it is amazing, and Costco sells it in this gigantic box that I think has like 4 packs of brownies, and that'll last us pretty much the whole year because we don't make brownies that often. So I know my boys are happy about this. things. I'm over by my sink now. I would have remembered to turn the hot water on and get that going so that I could be soaking my dishes immediately upon using them. I recall learning that in home ec. Anyway, question number 4 is, what artist or band do you love but never got to see? I'm gonna say Prince. I really love his artistry as a musician, and I've just appreciated it more as I've gotten older. And I would have loved to see him in concert and just never got a chance to. So that is a shame, but that is definitely who I would pick for that answer. Question number 5 is, what was your favorite cartoon while growing up? And gosh, there were so many good ones. The ones that come to mind straight away is He-Man, She-Ra, Jim, and Looney Tunes. Those were probably the ones that I watched over and over again. Question 6 is a TV show or movie that is tied to a good memory. And I would say most of them are, but gosh, probably 227 or the Golden Girls. Question number 7 is, name a movie from childhood that you still love today. And for me, that would be A Christmas Story. I know not everyone is a fan of that movie, but I have always loved it, and it's just complete nostalgia for me. My brownies are in the oven, and I have another like 50 minutes or so to wait, but in the meantime I can answer at least 1 or 2 more questions. So question 9, looking at my computer, is, what was a toy you were obsessed with or collected as a kid? So that would definitely be My Little Ponies, and yeah, those are probably the ones that I collected. So I'll say My Little Ponies, though the reason I paused is because I would always play with them with Barbie. You know, she would go riding on her little pony, usually off the top of the dream house, but we won't talk about that. And number 10 is, name a board game or video game that you associate with your childhood. And there's 2 that comes to mind. One is Monopoly. My best friend and I, we used to play that game all the time. And I remember one time going over to her house for a sleepover, and I think it must have been for a weekend or something like that. And we played the game until we actually finished Monopoly, which takes forever, if you're wondering. And then the second game, I think, of course, for anyone of my generation, would be Super Mario Brothers. Like, that whole video game is just tons of nostalgia. So I guess that's it for now. I'll come back to you when the brownies are coming out the oven. Okay, so I just realized I skipped number 8, which was a TV or movie crush that you had, like your first TV or movie crush. And I don't know that I had one when I was younger. I don't know that I have one now, but yeah, no one's coming to mind, so maybe that's why I skipped it. But anyway, the brownies are almost ready, and oh, it smells so chocolatey in here. So nice. So let's get those out of the oven, but first I gotta get my oven mitts. And my little thing, I guess I'll put them here on the counter when I'm done. Number 10 is a clothing item or something of that sort that was popular or in trend when you were a child. And I would have to say leg warmers. Those were my absolute favorite. Like, forget the leg warmers for, you know, like the ballerinas. It was all about wearing leg warmers all the time. Okay, and last question, question number 10. A childhood snack or treat that you wish was still made. And this one is pretty easy. I would definitely have to say peanut butter brittle. And that was question 12. I think I said 10. I've mixed these questions up so much that I'm probably gonna have to put the number on the screen so that you can keep count, since I'm clearly not. But that was the last one. I'm just realizing I didn't pick any people to tag, so I'll put all their names in the description box below. I've been doing so many tag videos that I've been trying to tag different people each time, so do go and check out who I'm tagging in their channels, because these are all people whose channels I enjoy and I watch. So that is it for today. I have my brownie here. I kind of demolished it, taking it out of the pan. The other ones looked pretty good, but this is the snack that still gets made and treat, and I'm definitely going to enjoy it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.